Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Tim. I bring you villages related content, and in today's video, I'm going to provide you with a tour of the discounted homes in the new section of the Villages, Florida. I'll also look at some of the other new neighborhoods where homes are selling slowly. We'll try to figure out why some of those homes are selling slow. But first, I wanted to explain what the Villages is. It is a 55 plus community located in central Florida. It's the fastest growing metropolitan area in the nation. It's also the safest community in the state of Florida. And if you see any homes that you're interested in on my video today, you will need to contact the Village's sales associate. I will bring you their contact information a little bit later in the video. What you see in front of you is the map found on the villages.com website. All of the dots on the map represent brand new homes that are available for sale by the Villages, Florida. Let's start by looking on the corner of McNeil Drive and Marshbend Trail. The Isabella Garden Villas. These are luxury courtyard villa homes. Lots of these homes, all of them are discounted for sale. I do have a subscriber who recently purchased a brand new Serenity model. Congratulations. I think it's an awesome model home. These homes are discounted, and if you're interested, you will need to contact a Village's sales associate. All of the homes in this neighborhood are the smaller Serenity and Botanical models. That's the reason these homes are not selling. They're in that 1,500 square foot range, and most villagers want 1,800 or 1,900 square foot homes. Off to the right, you see this new designer home neighborhood in the village of Well Point that's located adjacent to McNeil Drive. And you do see they have most of these homes discounted. And you can tell a discounted home by the list price, $9,500, and the list price will identify it as a discounted home. And these homes are discounted because the Villages wants to minimize and reduce their inventory levels to support future growth. Off to the bottom of the screen right here, the Patio Villas, they are all discounted. These homes have been on the market for a while. You'll see most of the discounted homes are the smaller Haven and Retreat model homes. You will see they are in that 700 to 900 square foot range. Most villagers want a little bit larger home. They want 1,100, 1,200 square feet. They do have one Moonstone available. That has 1,314 square feet. It has a one-car garage and a golf car garage. But that is located very near Marshbend Trail. That's most likely the reason that home is not selling. And then you have these homes in the village of Oak Hollow. They are designer homes. Most of the homes in this neighborhood are discounted as well. Again, these homes are discounted because the Villages wants to expand in other neighborhoods. And you will see that as we head further south, more and more of these homes will become more discounted. These are designer homes in the village of Oak Hollow. Not yet discounted. There are a couple of them in here that have been discounted. So keep your eye on this neighborhood for future discounted homes. Off in the center of the screen, you have a brand new designer home neighborhood located very near the Well Point Recreation Center. Two homes not yet discounted. I do suspect that they will start discounting these homes in the near future as well. And then you have the brand new Veranda Home neighborhood. These are the Well Point Veranda Home South neighborhood. I think one of the best neighborhoods you can buy into. I think it'll be one of the most quiet neighborhoods because it is tucked away in the back of the neighborhood. Also located adjacent to the Woodlands Championship Golf Course. Then you have all these new designer homes in the center of your map in the village of Oak Hollow. They recently came on the market, probably within the last month or so. So they will not be discounted for quite a while. Let's hit it back up to the north and go over to these Courtyard Villa neighborhoods. They have been discounted. You have a Charlotte, and a Raleigh. These homes are a little bit smaller in square footage, and here is a Charlotte, 1,503 square feet, discounted to $359,500. If you're interested in a courtyard villa, I think this Charlotte, located right here with a south-facing lanai, might be your best value courtyard villa that you can buy into today. And then you have the Patio Villa neighborhood. These have not yet been discounted. They were recently listed, probably within the last month or 6 weeks or so. You have a few larger models like the Moonstone model. You still can get good value on a Moonstone. I picked that as one of the best patio villa floor plans that you can buy into. And then we have this cottage home neighborhood. This neighborhood is very interesting to me. You have several cottage homes, and usually cottage homes sell fairly quickly. And these homes have been listed 6 or 8 weeks ago, not yet discounted, but I'm not sure why they're not all sold out. And what I've noticed is that you have a lot of Paradise Found models in this neighborhood that have not yet been sold. Lots of Paradise Found models in this neighborhood. Why do you think the Paradise model home is not selling? Most of the other cottage homes did sell. You have several Paradise Found. So let's figure out why people are not buying this model. This home looks and feels just like the cottage homes that they built many of in the northern part of the villages. If you look at north of County Road 466, you're going to see entire neighborhoods that look just like this. 1.5 car garage. It's going to have 1,143 square feet. List price $288,700. 276, 2-bedroom, 2-bath home. This is the phone number you need to contact if you're interested in this home. Let's check out the features and we'll look at the floor plan. Again, the cottage homes are nice and they usually sell quickly because they're found on larger lots. Typically, you'll be able to put a pool or a spa on those lots. Those lots are going to be close to, if not equal to, the size of a designer home neighborhood. But the Villages is putting a little bit smaller footprint home. So I find that the cottage home neighborhoods are very attractive because you're going to feel like you're living in the north with a little more elbow room between you and your neighbor. It's going to have quartz countertops. It's going to have composite plank flooring. Let's look at this Paradise Found floor plan and try to figure out why they are not selling. Here's the floor plan of the Paradise Found model. In the Villages, Florida, you look at the garage. It's 17 feet 4 inches by 20 feet 7 inches deep. So the depth is okay. Usually you want to get a 21 or 22 foot deep garage. But one of the reasons it's not selling is because it is considered a 1.5 car garage. Most villagers want a 2-car garage with a golf cart garage, or at minimum, a 2-car garage. So I think that's one of the big reasons why the Paradise Found model is not selling is the 1.5 car garage. As you enter the home, you enter into that dining, living, and kitchen area. You do have this U-shaped kitchen space. Seems to be kind of small and snug. Maybe that's another reason. You do have a split bedroom design, primary suite on one side of the home, the guest bedroom on the other side of the home. Off to the right, you do have a guest bathroom with a hinged door. Small lanai, 14 feet by 10 feet. That might be another reason why the home's not selling as fast. You do have hinged door into the walk-in closet off the primary suite. You do have a hinged door into the bathroom area as well with a shower. As you enter the home from the garage, you're entering right into that kitchen area / laundry area. Let's take a look at the pictures of the Paradise Found model. Just wanted to kind of drill in to see why these homes are not selling. They used to sell quite well in the northern part of the Villages. As you walk up to the home, it doesn't appeal very well from the street. It looks kind of plain. Maybe that's one of the reasons. You walk into the foyer area, And then you find this large, wide open space. And then off to the left, you have your primary bedroom with carpeting. So it seems like the bedroom is kind of like right near the living space. Maybe that's another reason villagers don't like that model. And then as you walk in from the foyer off to the back and to the right of the home, you do have your lanai space and then your guest space over there. So the home kind of feels and looks like a box inside. I think maybe that's another reason people don't like this floor plan. But it has been a floor plan the villages have sold a lot of homes in the northern part of the villages. So the part of the reason is that they do offer a lot of other types of floor plans for cottage homes. But I think the floor plan and the small garage is why that home is not selling, the Paradise Found model. So off to the more discounted homes. All the other homes are in new neighborhoods. They are not discounted. These is a brand new neighborhood in Edenfield, south of the Eastport Town Square. You're going to have the village of Water's Edge. These are the only designer homes available for sale in Water's Edge. They are going to be located adjacent to Central Parkway. You're going to see most, if not all, of these designer homes are discounted. And I think they're discounted because they are close to Central Parkway. Although, if you want a nice designer home very close to Eastport, this would be the neighborhood to buy into. You still have one discounted home. It's a veranda home. This is the Water's Edge Veranda Homes West neighborhood. You have a Hudson model. I think that's not selling because there's a utility line easement area right behind this home. It is considered a view site. That's why the price is a little bit higher. You can see some new homes have been recently sold in Water's Edge. These were two designer homes that I brought you videos about. They are now pending. That's why they're a yellow dot. So your choices in Water's Edge are now limited, but you do have several choices of discounted homes in Shady Brook, the Norman Run area. I think this neighborhood up here would be a pretty good neighborhood to live in. Far enough away from Bar Boulevard, but yet very close to the Eastport Town Square. And I did a video the other day listing the top 9 villages to live in the southern part of the villages, and I ranked Shady Brook as the second best village to live in, right after Long Prairie, which is located right here on the corner of Bexley Trail and Marshbend Trail. This is going to be Long Prairie. It's not yet developed. And then I ranked Shady Brook and Water's Edge. So if you want a good designer home, I think these designer homes are discounted and they will hold their value because of the proximity to the Eastport Town Square. I would look at these homes because I think they're actually, in the long run, going to be holding their value quite well. So if you're looking for an Oriole C, you might want to look at this home. Or you want a Kingfisher C, you might want to look at that home. Even these homes on the island, I would stay maybe this Dove C because it is far enough away from this intersection of Central Parkway. You do have the Saluki Recreation Center right here. You have the Shady Brook Postal and Rec Center there. You also have the Water's Edge Postal and Rec Center. Lots of recreation center. Then you have the Olympia Rec Center in Eastport as well. And I don't think you're going to regret buying one of these discounted designer homes in the village of Shady Brook. That's your video for today, the tour of discounted homes. We try to figure out why the Paradise Found model cottage home is not selling. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. Feel free to share this video with anyone who feels interested in this content. Have a great day. Have a great weekend.